Hey YouTube, and we are back again. I actually was going through my phone and brought me to the next topic of conversation, which is what the fuck is wrong with men? Seriously, what is wrong? I was flipping through my phone and saw a number and a name of a person I was in contact with, and everything was perfect as far as I knew. You know, there was a little situation where he wasn't exactly where he felt as though he should have been to be contemplating a relationship or getting to know somebody or blah, 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 whatever. Fine. Very, very understandable. I would rather have you be honest about that than for you to make a rash decision and then 6 months down the road, you know, your windows are all busted out and there are songs being written about it. I mean, who knows? But my question, again, is what the fuck is wrong with men? I don't understand. Now, me as a person, just speaking about this situation, in this situation, I started talking to this person and it was told to me their favorite color. Fine, no problem, cool, whatever. Just in, basic conversation. So I happen to be driving and I see that there's a flower that is their favorite color, and I take a picture of it and I send it to them. And, it's like, oh, this is so great and blah, 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 whatever. And I just don't understand how you go from that to dwindling off to nothing. No phone calls for a month, no text messages for a month. But then if I contact you, you all gung-ho, like, oh, yeah, where you been? Haven't talked to you, blah, 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 what's going on? Like, why carry on that conversation if you know that you have no expectation of trying to find out anything about even what the person is talking about, other than it being relevant to the fact that you either responded to a text message or answered the phone? You don't care. And that's fine, but if you don't care, where is the obligatory agreement that says that you've got to answer your phone and lie to me? I would rather have you tell me you don't care. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I've talked to so many different people, and, I'm sure all of my friends knew that it was going to have to be a topic of conversation at some point in time as soon as I got this whole phone and camera situation working properly. But it's because it's so mind-numbingly, I guess I can't use that word, but it's a mess. I don't understand why in the world at the end of the day, if you have a decent person who looks good and is trying to get at you, why that's a problem. You would rather get at something that you have a story to tell. You would rather get at somebody who doesn't have anything near what it is that you have, nor anything that you want, because you want somebody to have to need you and have to have you be there regardless because they can't do it on their own. But how many Miss Independent songs? I mean, hell, just in the title, you have Neo and Kelly Clarkson. So we don't want people who get up and go to work every day. We don't want people who have goals and morals and value standings. We don't want people who know that it's not right to rob your grandmother and go buy coke. Like, you don't want any of that. You want to deal with the person that's going to be the most interesting to have a story to tell about. And those are always the ratchet people out of the group. So I guess short of being ratchet, because obviously, as you can see from the video, there are a few great qualities that I possess, that leaves me in the single category. And it's kind of sad because it's been going on for a long time. I mean, a long time. To the point where people don't even tell how long they've been single when they're around me, because they're like, oh, well, Jarrett, that's the end-all, be-all. There is nothing else outside of that. But I don't know. I figure maybe if I put it out there in cyberspace and the right person sees it, not to say that there's going to be marriage or a relationship that comes out of it, but damn it, can I get an answer? Is there anything that somebody can tell me aside from, oh, well, maybe you should just wait, because, of course, that's always the answer, that makes some type of valid sense? That's all I'm asking for, is validity in the situation, because there is none to what I know from the people that I've been in contact with. And unfortunately, I know the area that I'm in doesn't warrant me to meet the best people in the world, but damn it, I would think that somebody would stand out. I don't know. Could be wrong about that too. So it's out there. I'm single and questioning why, because I do the things that supposedly you're supposed to learn growing up and in your, you know, your adulthood and things like that, that you're supposed to do to attract a mate, because regardless of what anybody says, that's what we're all out here looking to do. Loneliness drives people to do crazy things, so you can only imagine what love does, and it happens, and sometimes it doesn't, and I would like to know what the fuck. I mean, are we just coexisting with each other to kick it and fuck, or is there ever going to be anything meaningful? Do people still believe in relationships? Is chivalry dead? Was chivalry murdered? These are just the questions that I have.